How can you tell ego from your true self? Imagine you're in a room full of mirrors, each reflecting a different version of who you think you are. Now, how do you know which reflection is real and which is just an illusion? That's what exploring your true self versus your ego is all about. When you start practicing self-inquiry, you begin to notice the difference between these two parts of you. The ego is like a mask shaped by your past experiences, fears, and desires. It wants to be seen as special, powerful, or better than others. It often seeks approval and control, and it reacts defensively when threatened. The true self, on the other hand, is your authentic core. It exists beyond your stories and emotional reactions. It is connected to a larger sense of consciousness or spirit, and it feels like love, presence, and humility. To tell them apart, look at what motivates your actions. If you're driven by fear or the need to prove yourself, that's likely your ego talking. If your actions come from kindness, compassion, or a desire to be at peace, that's probably your true self guiding you. Notice your emotional reactions. Ego emotions tend to be reactive and intense, like jealousy or anger. The true self experiences feelings without getting overwhelmed, maintaining a calm awareness that these feelings are temporary. Think about your sense of identity. The ego clings to labels like I am this or I am that, based on achievements or roles. The true self recognizes itself as beyond these labels, often described as no self or pure spirit. When you relate to others, observe how you see them. The ego might see others as threats or competitors, while the true self sees everyone as interconnected and deserving of compassion. Finally, pay attention to your presence. The ego is often caught in past regrets or future worries, rarely fully in the moment. The true self is rooted in now, accepting what is without judgment. To practice connecting with your true self, start by observing your ego patterns. When you notice thoughts driven by fear or judgment, simply watch them without trying to change or resist. Ask yourself, what would love do now? This question helps shift your focus from ego reactions to responses rooted in compassion. Mindfulness and meditation are great tools to help you stay present and aware. As you become more aware, you'll see that your true self is always there, underneath the noise of the ego. Accept all parts of yourself, including the ego, without judgment. This acceptance reduces its power over you. Remember, the true self trusts life and doesn't cling to specific outcomes or identities. It flows with what is, embracing the natural unfolding of your journey. In the end, distinguishing ego from your true self is about noticing what drives you and how you relate to yourself and others. With practice, you'll find it easier to recognize when the ego is in charge and when your authentic self is guiding your actions. Practicing self-inquiry helps you peel back the layers of conditioning and connect with the peaceful, loving core that is always present within you.